Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a relatively short video from the park. Taking a walk on a beautiful sunny Sunday, and yeah, people are just taking a walk. It's a beautiful weather. I wanted to shoot some video to speak about personal branding. I'm gonna start off with two types. We got personal branding, of course, and we got corporate branding, like I don't know, like Tesla, like hold on. Yeah, so me being in the park, that means there will be a lot of interruption. Okay, so we got personal branding and corporate branding. Personal branding is like we have so many examples. Let's say The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. That's a part of his personal branding that he's known as The Rock. We got Taylor Swift, we got Conor McGregor, we got Elon Musk, and many examples of people. We got Kylie Jenner. These are all people that scaled their businesses, scaled their net worth, just got into the big league with the help of personal branding. And corporate branding, we got Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Dolce & Gabbana, Prada, all these brands. So they are different, but at the same time similar in many aspects. So like, I'm gonna just start off short with the corporate branding. So why is it so important? Let's say Tesla. What Elon Musk did with Tesla is just he released first of all the what's it called? Tesla Model S, I believe. He released that as the luxury model of the cars, and then from there, even though it's like a $120,000 cost, he started off from there as like being luxurious, and then he went down to the other models. So after that, he released, I don't know, the Model Y, the Model X. These are, I think, cheaper variants and models than the Model S, but then people perceive them as, oh, those are more affordable. Those are more affordable versions of the Model S, of the luxury and high-end model. And that way, he set himself. He made people believe that Tesla or all Tesla cars are luxurious. And then he went down and gave more affordable models. Unlike, let's say, companies like Toyota. When you say Toyota, like, people think, oh, cheap cars, even though they're very reliable, but then it doesn't have to do. It has nothing to do with luxury, and just they're reliable. They may be good, but that's their brand. It doesn't relate to luxury, so that's very important. We have another example. Let's say Louis Vuitton. I don't know if this pronunciation is correct, but yeah, maybe it's French. I don't know. I think that's the right way. I hope so. Anyways, do you really believe like a wallet or a piece of cloth from Louis Vuitton cost anything near what they charge? Like, let's say a bag costs $20,000. A duffel bag I saw the other day that glows and have some lights, it costs $20,000. But the actual cost of production, I don't believe it's more than $50 or $100. Let's say $200. they're charging $20,000 for a duffel bag that costs them nowhere near tenth of the price. That's the power of branding. So when you position yourself in the market as something luxurious and you target the right niche, you just save yourself a lot of headache too, because that's another thing. When you set yourself in a niche with a niche and position yourself in a way that you just have to deal with, let's say, high-end customers, you just save yourself a lot of headache, because as like someone who pays $20,000 for a duffel bag, they won't make problems, and they won't cause problems for you as for someone like who pays, I don't know, $50 or $100 for a bag. They just expect more from you, even though they paid less, because they just don't have enough money to afford that. But for someone who pays, I don't know, like 20,000 for a duffel bag, for them the 20,000 has less value for them personally as someone else who can only pay $100 for a bag. That's why they don't really care if something happens to that bag. And that's how that's in the, on the part of customers. And just, when you position yourself right as a corporate brand, you just become a luxury brand that everyone that's known for luxury stuff and luxury services or products like Rolls-Royce, like all these luxury brands. Even though the cost of production may be the same, or maybe even sometimes less as other brands, but just because they position themselves as a luxury brand, they can charge more, and that's the game actually. So that's what that was on corporate branding. Now personal branding is also very important, and it links to corporate branding to a degree. Personal branding, a good example would be Kylie Jenner. She became a billionaire when she was just 20 years old, and honestly, she started when she was like pretty young, so that helped her. She did put in the work, but she started really, really early. So by the time she was 20, she was already a billionaire. She put a lot of work and time into that. Everyone does that. Every big name, like The Rock, he started with wrestling and then went to do some other stuff, and then he went to, I think, like from wrestling to acting directly. Like his beginning with acting was very humbling. His beginnings were very humbling. He started like very small as an actor, and then to the point where he's now a Disney actor. I think he also became the highest paid actor at some point recently, or maybe now currently. I'm not really sure, but that's a broad idea I'm giving now. I'm not an expert, like I say. I'm just, like I said earlier, maybe in other videos, but I'm just sharing my current knowledge on topics that interest me and that that I'm working on also currently. So I'm just saying what I'm thinking about, what I'm learning, just to benefit others. That's the whole point of making these videos. We got Mr. Beast also is a very, very, very good example of personal branding. It's crazy actually. He started 10 years ago. He started posting YouTube videos, and then yeah, he started posting YouTube videos since I'm not sure when, but like 10 years ago. He started very humbly. He didn't have the budget to make videos like now, so he used what he got. He made videos like speaking, repeating words thousands of times, and then to the point where he just blew up, and then he reinvested all his profits into the videos and into building his personal brand, to the point where he now refuses any sponsor just because they can't afford the amount of traffic that he brings. He's, I think, if not the most, one of top 3 YouTube channels with the most amount of subscribers and views he's got. So the amount of traffic that he attracts, with that amount, he can't accept any sponsor, and that's why he released his chocolate bar brand and his burger brand. I don't know, it's not actual restaurants, it's just I don't know what they're called, but whatever. He made 2 brands mainly because he can't accept any sponsor, so he's just gonna he's just gonna do ads for himself at this point, and that worked incredibly well for him. And now he's on his way to making billions and billions of dollars just by building his personal brand and being consistent with that for years and years. Like 10 years it took him to, at this point, to get where he at now, and he's still doing what he's doing. He's still building. And all the other examples that I mentioned, like The Rock, he also released I don't know if he's got all the stakes in the company, but like what's it called, the tequila company, his personal brand also helped him boost the sales and everything. But the personal brand topic is very big, and at some point, of course, I'm gonna talk about it again. But like for now, I'm walking in the park. I'm just, giving out some ideas that I'm thinking about. And the main point is personal brand is, of course, with the now with AI being like getting more and more dominant almost in all creative aspects in life, building a personal brand will become more and more essential in the upcoming years, because of AI, because of mainly AI. Like now AI can build and create videos from scratch, and they look pretty realistic, to be honest. So you don't know, like I think we will come to the point where like having a personal brand will will make you different from AI brands or AI people, if that makes sense. So in general, building a personal brand is essential, in my opinion. Whatever the industry you're in, I just gave examples from people from different industries. You can always benefit from having a personal brand, but not, even though you may argue that you can get rich without having one, but just having one gets you to the next level, gives you more credibility and more authority for more opportunities in the future, connects you with people from just having a personal brand will connect you with people from higher levels and people far richer than you, far more connected than you, and it has its negatives, of course, but you just have to weigh out the negatives and positive of having a personal brand. So that's my take on this topic today. And it's a downhill right now, so yeah, that's my take on this topic today. I hope you liked it. Of course, it's not an expert take or anything. I just gave my opinion. I just gave my thoughts that I currently have. Some things may change in the future. I will talk about them, of course, but that's my take now on the topic. I of course will work on building my personal brand. Yeah, I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you on the next one.